Firdaus Prime Residence, Երևանի նոր կենտրոնը.
Excellencies, Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, I warmly welcome you at the 49th meeting of the Council of Ministers of Foreign Affairs in my capacity as the Chair in office. Taking this opportunity, I would like to thank the Permanent International Secretariat of BISEC under the able leadership of His Excellency Lazar Comanescu for their continuous support to the Armenian Chair in office throughout our tenure. During the past semester, under the slogan of the Armenian chairmanship in office, the triad of engagement, outreach, resilience, we have done our best to emphasize the importance of the effective realization of the core BISEC statutory objectives. In the face of evolving challenges, we spared no effort to promote constructive and inclusive dialogue and strengthen economic and cultural ties between the countries of the BISEC region. We supported open political dialogue and exchange of best practices as a way to advance equitable regional cooperation for sustainable development of the BISEC member states and better livelihoods of their populations. During this term, about 30 meetings of the subsidiary bodies have been convened. As a country coordinator of the BISEC working groups on culture and information and communication technologies, and incoming coordinator of the BISEC working groups on cooperation in tourism, Armenia has consistently promoted result-oriented cooperation among the member states in these fields. In spite of all challenges and disagreements that BISEC member states may harbor, we strived towards the resumption of active dialogue almost in all areas of our shared interests. We should also register a number of achievements important for the functioning of this organization. BISEC member states have been able to agree on the budget of the organization for the financial year 2025. The 2025 BISEC budget is complemented with an agreed amendment to the regulations for the staff. The steering committee of the Project Development Fund is expected to examine a new project, thus consolidating the BISEC project activities. The BISEC Troika continued to work and coordinated the current and prospective activities of the BISEC. Given the complex geopolitical situation in which the BISEC is operating, these landmarks are not to be neglected. In the context of possible BISEC reforms, the member states may also consider extending the term of chairmanship in office from 6 months to a full year. In the current circumstances, it would suffice to convene a meeting of the Council of the Ministers of Foreign Affairs once a year with more practical and result-oriented discussions. Distinguished colleagues, any chairmanship can move as fast as all and any member state of an agreement concerned. The BISEC region is ravaged by an ongoing war and numerous conflicts and disagreements. These are impediments that are not easy to overcome with a direct impact on the functioning of this organization. Armenia, as a chair, felt it firsthand as we came to a point when we encountered difficulties even with adoption of an agenda for a meeting. It is obvious that the BISEC region needs peace, which should be at least manifested through the absence of active military hostilities, lasting ceasefires, and active efforts to de-escalate. The government of Armenia is determined to continue its efforts to reach the desired goals of peace, security, stability, and cooperation. Continuous and sincere dialogue, revitalizing trade and economic ties, as well as ensuring inclusiveness in regional initiatives and projects, are essential prerequisites for overcoming existing contradictions and achieving better cooperation, development, and prosperity of our countries. Against the backdrop of the fragile geopolitical situation, we more than ever need to shape a way to better economic connectivity, which will allow us to establish pragmatic trade arrangements built on shared interests in various fields, such as energy, transport, and trade. We need, furthermore, to enhance intercultural and people-to-people exchanges. Driven by the firm belief that regional dialogue is key to establishing mutually beneficial collaboration, the government of Armenia has introduced the Crossroads of Peace initiative. guided by the vision of inclusiveness and equitable use of regional infrastructure and building a prosperous future for all interested parties. This project aims at development of communications between the countries of the region with full respect for the state sovereignty and territorial integrity and principles of equality and reciprocity. You are most probably aware of the recent discussions in this regard in our immediate neighborhood. With Turkey, we have already agreed to jointly assess the technical requirements for the border crossing by the Gyumri-Kars railway, while at the same time we have proposed to Azerbaijan modalities of relaunching our rail infrastructure, simplifying border crossing and customs procedures, and ensuring some additional insurance mechanisms. By placing a significant emphasis on building mutual trust and possible enhanced connectivity as the foundation for peace, the Crossroads of Peace project has the potential to foster regional cooperation on multiple fronts. It could efficiently link the Gulf, the Black Sea, and the Caspian Sea, thus significantly contributing to the integration of our region into global transport chains and bringing enormous benefits to all countries of our region. The project has already received positive reactions from numerous international partners, and we will continue our efforts to consolidate further support towards its implementation. Dear colleagues, open borders, unconstrained, free, and inclusive regional economic cooperation are the key objectives of this organization. Armenia is committed to constructive and efficient cooperation within the BISEC to advance peace and stability in the Black Sea region and beyond. We wish success to Azerbaijan as the incoming chair. I thank you.